Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Age of Engineering. So we are back at our base here, and just clearing out the slag and steel out of our blast furnaces. And I got the coke running here nice and slowly, which is great. And over here I have a setup. I think I forgot to show you this. I have a fluid tank from Ender.io, and what I have connected beside it is something called a fluid trash can from Extra Utilities. You can actually filter it. It was a very easy going one. If you type in trash can here, it was just smooth stone on the top, cobblestone on the bottom, and a bucket. My poor bucket. But anyways, and then on this one, the fluid tank, they're really easy. I don't even know if we talked or showed you about this. I think we talked about it one time that I would make them, but iron, and some glass. And basically, what you can do, oh yeah, you can texture them. That's kind of cool. Basically, you can open it up and hit this configuration. And on one side, you have it pulling, and on the other side, you have it pushing. You can right-click to do its different, features on it. And I made 4 of those actually because they were so cheap. And I took 3 of them. I filled all 4, and then I decided to get rid of them all. And I have them here, and you can usually fill them up with a bucket. So I could throw the buckets in here, and you can go like this, or you can just easily also go on the outside like this and go all the way down and grab them. So pretty nice little feature to work with. Now, forestry has something I haven't made for a very long time, and I like to make it. I forget what the name of it is, but it's a really awesome crafting table. And so I'm just going to scroll through here for a second. This is Derpy Kane not knowing something. I've used things here and there, and that's how it usually works. But I think it's called Workbench, actually. There it is. Oh, that is beautifully easy. So I think I would have at least a book here. Okay, Workbench. I might have a Workbench in the wooden one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And so we got our crafting table, and then we have our workbench. There you go. Now this is definitely not the right order. Probably like that. There you go. Now this is great for crafting when it comes to something like I'm crafting right now. Let's get rid of that torch. So if we put this in here, basically we're trying to make the treated planks. Treated planks is a big part of what we want, right? And so if you go here, you can go like this, shift click, makes everything easier, has its own inventory. Then what you can do is you can do stuff like this, but then you can put these buckets in, shift click, and there you go. So you can easily grab what you need really easy and not have to deal with the whole doing it one at a time. So there you go, shift click again, you pull those out. Oh, I guess we already used the bucket amount we had. Isn't that awesome? Oh, there you go. Oh, we ran out of wood. I was like, something's not right. So, and they saved the last few recipes. And then there's a way to actually lock them down. I don't know exactly how to lock them down, to be honest. That's just because I'm a noob. But you can lock them down. And they use the Ore Dictionary too, I believe. So if you had a different wood type here originally, it should work out too. So there you go. So you got all that treated wood now, which means we can do quite a bit with that. And you can also lock these. I forget the button. Right click. There you go. And you can also delete them, I believe, but that's not such an important need. But you can lock them. Basically what it means is when you get to the 9 recipes, they'll start, the last one here will disappear. So basically if you right click it, you can lock it, and then that recipe will never disappear. Now I don't know if it'll still shift all the way to the bottom and stop there, etc. But I guess we can lock it and see what happens actually. There you go. So I need a plank of wood. Oh, so it added that to the end. Oh no, it does that anyways. It does it in that order. Oh, okay. So I guess this one, it'll eventually shift up this way, I guess. Either way, pretty cool. I love it, and worth checking out for sure. So we're going to make a wheel today, water wheel. I might make a couple of them over time. 3 of them, you start with 3 because that's how it is. I don't want to be that guy who makes like 50 of them. There are people on here that do that. Apparently, they're supposed to be low lag though. This day and age, I don't know. I have an old habit of like the old days where it's like, like it's like you're so used to one method, and you know that there's been bad issues in the past. I guess I shouldn't have done that. There you go. That now you're just too worried that you don't want to lag the server, and you think anything that's more than a couple machines might lag the server. But then again, you're playing a very grindy pack at the same time, so it's like, what do you do, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. You know what, we'll do 2 sets. Screw it, we'll go over the top here. So we'll do 24. And then we got our wheel here. We're going to get our steel, put it in there. And there you go. So we made 6 wheels to get us started. And then you're going to need, oh crap, it's like a dynamo of some sort. I think it's a dynamo. Like, what's that thing called? Oh, sorry. My allergies are acting up quite a bit. No. Oh, here it is. Pretty sure this is it. Ooh, I've never made this. I've gotten them, but it's made out of iron. Okay. Well, let's try it out legitimately. I do have some here. Actually, I thought I had more of those. In something here. Maybe you should spell it right. And Nori. Here you go. Ah, they're up here. Still thought I had more than that. But anyways, basically it's simple to make. You just take your iron and you dump it on here and bling, there you go. So that's how you make those. Cool. So we go back to our kinetic. We have a kinetic touch with each other. So you're going to need some LV wiring. I already have a bunch of this, and I don't know where it all is, but I wouldn't mind making more anyway, so heck, let's do it. You can always have more. Oh, there it is. You can always need more LV cable anyways. Now, where is my shears? Awesome. I processed a bunch of different things like plates and stuff, so we're doing a little bit better on the plate front right now. There we go. And then, so we got lots of copper wires, and then the copper wires needed to be spooled around, if I recalled, sticks themselves. I think they were like, were they completely around, or... No, I think they were like this, actually. Like this? Ah, that's what it was. Might as well use them all up, because that's also useful everywhere else. Okay, and so the kinetic dynamo should be able to be made. Okay, we'll make 2 of those for now. And then we're going to get some iron and redstone. So my redstone is compressed right now. So let's uncompress that redstone. And we need some iron. Yeah, so basically that was my little storage of like the lapis, redstone, etc. But it was getting too much, so I finally decided to compress it up and get us more spice. Okay, so we got 2 kinetic dynamos, and that's literally it, really. Now it's the whole... you need a lot of... basically a lot of wood. Let's see. Cobblestone. You know what? We'll go crazy with cobblestone. So yeah, now it's basically setting it up. It's a very simple setup. It's not hard in any way. It's very enjoyable. I've done it before many times, but I'm also very derpy at it. So keep that in mind. That'll probably screw up with the design of it a few times here. You don't need it right at your base because we can use the cable wires, whatever. They will have a bit of loss to them, but I'm not too worried about that. So, how do I go by doing this? I'm just thinking, how do I want to do this right now? Okay, so let's do... We'll do something like that. What achievement did he get? Oh. Okay, he's very excited about making cake for the first time. Anyways, let's see what we need here. We need buckets. That's what it was. We'll need 2 buckets to make our infinite water. And then what we're going to do is... We got that. Oh, yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted to bring our builder one just to make life easier to work with if we want. So we're going to go ahead and this is already going to be probably a cramped idea, but whatever. So there's 3 of them to start with. And then you're going to put your thing up. So, probably something like this. It's been a while. And then your water wheels. Now, is this enough space? I haven't done this for ages, so... Oh, damn. Might need... If that was the right way, I probably am going to need... I don't know if you'd get screwed if you don't use the right thing on that. So let's get an axe, shall we? Oh, yeah, there's an axe. So, like, I made an axe before, but not quite sure where. One time. There you go. Okay, so this might not be in the right spot. There you go. There you go. There you go. So that's one wheel. And then you could do the same thing out, right? So this is the nice thing. You do the same thing, and you can utilize the space a bit more. 1, 2, 3. And you can do it all over again, but inside. So basically go 1, 2, and then we throw this up. This will be all wrong for now. We'll have to fix that after. And then you go ahead and you put your wheels down. This part, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, to be honest. Oh. Never mind. Oh, no. Oh, it's being a jerk. It really wants me to be in one with it, huh? Interesting. Let's try another method here. Maybe I could go... Maybe I can attach it to this one, even though that would be dirty. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it'll work with that kinetic, like the generator. It's worth trying anyways. Okay, so now that we have this, keep in mind, I will say be in mind, this is not going to work out so well, because you're going to need to, it'll overflow, right? So first of all, we're going to do this. Now you want to, we should probably get a better pick, or a pick, sorry, because if we use a hammer, we're going to screw up everything, right? So we're going to want to open this up a wee bit. Here we go. Oh, here we go. And hopefully kick some butt here. And there we go. Ta-da! And then, yeah, so we're going to have to get this up there to hold the liquid. I think we're going to have to bring it in as well over time, but I kind of forget how far I did that. So we'll do this for now. So the idea is we'll bring the water up here, and it'll make its mess. Now you don't want the water to leak everywhere, so we put this here as like a railing to protect the water from getting everywhere, basically. Flooding the property. And then we should be able to, we might as well bring this all the way over here to just protect it in a sense for now. And then I should be able to... I won't fit anything in there, so we'll just jump out. Let's go ahead and go like this, I guess. That should work. Now, when you get around the wheel itself, you should be able to protect it or not protect it, sorry. You might want to bring it in right and around here, I believe. So I think this won't work like this right here. This probably will make it work. I don't know if you can actually... I don't know if it can get that close to the wheel. I guess I could try it and see what happens. I don't know if that'll work, but this should work, and the one after it might work as well, and then I think it becomes inefficient. The idea is you want the water to flow around the wheel as much as possible. In fact, there's even other ways to get a bit more out of it, but I'm not going to go that far with it. But keep in mind, I believe you can have like water flowing from one side and things like that to even, you know, grab a bit more out of it. But I don't want to go that hardcore for my own personal need or taste. But keep in mind, I believe you can actually go hardcore, even more hardcore, I should say. Okay, so let's get some more torches here. You could probably be lazy and just go like this. Hi. Okay, so let's get regular torches for this. I just want to make sure I light up the top too, right? There we go. Let's just pillar up here. Remember, you can use F7 to see your light levels, of course, and light levels don't look so good right now, so that's why we're placing some torches around. There you go. And then we should be able to do our water. Now, I don't have water here, but I do have a source of water over here. Also, I have other light level issues around. Didn't realize that right over here. Awesome. It's good to fix those up. Might as well, because if we're going to work here, might as well have our infinite water here, just so we have it handy. Okay. And then we keep pillaring up like a noob, and pillaring down, and pillaring up, and pillaring down. There you go. You actually might get away with... actually, I don't know. I mean, you can get away with the infinite source. Oh, look at that. Already failed, huh? I didn't realize it can go down there. It even fell down a level? Ooh, okay, we'll have to fix that. Okay, so this curves around it a bit more than I expected it to be honest. Which means my wheel will be a little bit more interesting here. Yeah, I didn't realize that would be a thing, actually. This was throwing me off, too. There you go. So we're going to have to cover these corners up as well. That's alright. And then this will glitch up for us. It probably needs to be... Oh, we might not have to remake it. I was worried it might glitch it up. Now, because the dynamos are all connected, like, or the wheels are connected in a big chain like this... Oh, there's some that's leaking over here. Okay, maybe it's fine. I might have to redo it anyways, because the wheels might be considered connected all to one. I don't know if that's a thing, to be honest. Did I not get me some water? There you go. I'm hoping I can do this. Okay, this is probably going to be a slight problem as well, I just realized. So let's put this here, let's put this here. I'm not going to try what I was hoping I can do because I don't think it'll work anyways. There you go. Can I get down there? Probably not. There you go. Oh wow, you're a complete failure there, Kane. Wait, how did I fail there? And how did I fail before? Oh, it's because of that. You gotta be like... I'm not skilled at that kind of leaping around. There we go. So what we need to do is fix under here. That's our issue right now. There we go. That should fix the spinning now. Though, is that breaking it? I wonder if I can break it after and it'll fix it. Ah, okay. That was entrapping it, but it looks like it's fixed now, so it doesn't look like it's an issue. Okay, we're getting there. Now this, I think this can actually be pushed in slightly more in certain areas. I'm probably not wrong on that, but I'm also not really worried about it. Okay, so right off the bat, now you're going to see that these are going to show 0 RF. This is something I always had issues with. I don't know if this is an issue with the mod or just the user. When you first set it up, I've always had issues with it. I also wonder if you have to use a bit of RF to begin with. I'm not sure, but sorry, have a bit of RF drain, I should say. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a couple of things like a capacitor, and yeah, we'll go with that. So let's type immersive here and capacitor. And so there's a couple capacitors here. I could probably make this one. I haven't done Electrum yet, though. That's the only downside. Electrum isn't a hard thing to make. It requires an alloy furnace, which is refined. Meh, we're not going to touch that. You have this one here, though. Oh, yeah, this one would be worth it, and it's part of Tech Reborn. Oh, never mind. That's age 10 machine. Okay, well, this is an alloy furnace. It would be nice to have an alloy furnace, but sounds like we're just stuck with the old macerating method instead. So what we're going to do is it has an ejector upgrade, automatically goes to the west. This is the macerator that I use for something else. Okay, that's the one I want to use then. So we're going to make Electrum, I guess, a bit of it. What's the other one made out of? Aluminum? Block of lead, steel. Oh, MV capacitor. Damn, I didn't realize it requires all these other capacitors. Screw it. We'll just use the redstone ones here then for now. We'll make a couple of these and figure that out. So copper, iron, and lead. Lead and iron. And treated wood? Or is it any wood? Actually, I'm just wondering. Probably treated wood. At first I thought, yeah, that's a little weird. But then I remember Immersive Engineer probably uses its own wood system, right? There you go. And then you can upgrade it again with Electrum. Now, Electrum is made out of silver and gold. And I think it's 1-1 kind of setup. So what we're going to do for that one is we're going to just literally, for later on then, more than now. Actually, we could take this out and take out the injector, right? You don't have an auto pull system, do you? No. Let's put it in here. And then what we can do here is we'll put 32 in here, 32 in here. I'm going to even take the ejector out of here for now. Throw it in there. There you go. Just so they're inside. There's no need. It's just an OCD thing, I think. Okay. That'll get us that. And then we'll get the dust, and then we can make that. We need the treated wood. Okay, so we got that. And then electrum, iron, and lead. And another resonant, blah, blah, blah. I think these are made by throwing redstone over here, but let's find out for sure. Yep, that's how they're made. It's pretty kind of common sense almost, so it's not too bad of a recipe once you figure it out. So here's 3, here's 3. You should be able to shapecraft that into Electrum blend, which looks kind of funny on this, but we'll let it. We'll give it a chance to look more like Electrum. Yes. Thankfully, it's a bit more like the banana color. If it wasn't banana-colored Electrum, I don't know if I could even continue playing, to be honest. It's a very important key part of the game for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our little LV connectors. Okay, we're good, my friends. So first of all, we're going to test this out, which I'm going to assume this is going to fail completely. I don't know if you need MV connectors to this, by the way. That's another thing I don't know. But here we go. We'll go from here to here. And right off the bat, this is working. Working really well. A little better than I thought it was, actually. Damn, son. Well, that worked out a lot better than I thought. Okay. Didn't expect it to work right out of the box. Now, we did connect them all from that one, and we didn't connect it from this side. So, I believe these hold the charge, by the way. Yep, it says it has a certain amount of flux. So it's probably bad to put this near a portal. In fact, I might remove this portal into a new location. Yeah, let's do that. Like the corner of the plot or something later on. There you go. That way things don't fall into it. And then we have this one, and then we're going to do one here, and we're going to see if this works. Okay, this one ain't working. This is the one I'm a little more worried about. I'm wondering if the three wheels are connected to the other wheel, and it's not going to work. Like, no matter what you do, you're going to have to replace it and all that. But if I can't get my ass out of there, then I'm going to have to move it all, so that kind of sucks as well. It's something I don't want to do, but I might have to do it. But your hammer is your tool, and your hammer might come in handy with modifying this. So, okay, this is not working so well. That definitely is not going to work, I don't think. There's like just something about that one just didn't smell right. I feel like that part is definitely on the opposite side at this point. And it's right here now? Yeah, so I'm thinking it's supposed to be like that, right? It's on that side, but at the same time it's not working there. So it's probably going to be what I fear. Wrong spot. And we'll put one wheel in and see what happens here. Actually, maybe with this we can do... Oh, you know what? One thing I could have done, and I didn't think of it. Oh. Oh, crap. I'm actually going to drown. Oh, apparently I can out-regen drowning these days. Okay, let's try this, but right here. I'm interested to see if this fixes it. It fixed it. Okay, so now you know you can't do that, which makes completely total sense, anyways. But you know, like programming-wise, that's how I was thinking it wouldn't work. But I thought I would check it anyways because maybe they have some weird checks or whatever. But you know, if it was doing any kind of some kind of performance enhancements here and there as well, I could see why it wouldn't do stuff like that. So I'm a newbie at that kind of stuff too. You know, don't expect I'm a programmer or anything like that, and I know what I'm talking about. I have some experience with stuff like this, and so therefore I feel like it wasn't gonna work, but I wanted to try it anyways, and in the end I was correct. So that's kind of a nice feeling, figuring that out. Okay, so let's get our butt over here. And we're just gonna push this one more. I think this might help us get a little bit more oomph for our oomph. And there we go. So that should do decent for us. And yeah, so that's our first power generation, anyways. And I'm happy with it. And it seemed to work out pretty good, so I'm really happy about that. And then basically, I can scale up with a few machines. I might make a few things off camera here, just here and there, just to get a little bit more out of it. But yeah, I'm happy with this, how this turned out. So we'll get. I might upgrade the capacitor, but we already saw the capacitors. It's not a big deal there. I don't know. Let's see. Can I Google this quickly? Immersive engineering capacitor. Let's get some names out here. HV capacitor. Up to 4 million? Oh, it says each side of it? Oh, no, storage. 4 million RF. Okay. And MV capacitor? 1 million. Okay. So basically, upgrading it isn't a bad idea. You do get a little bit more out of it versus having just, say, the cheapest ones and like hundreds of them, of course. I need the wires, hooked up a little better. The LV wire, I don't know how well these work, actually. LV connector, or I could say wire. It probably doesn't matter at all. I don't know what the throughput on it, so this is a good research. It says 256, okay. So we should be able to do everything with LV cable without any problems. So awesome. So there you guys have it. We have our water wheel up and running. and it's working. I don't know if it's at the highest speed, but at this time I don't know if there's anything that can really monitor or tell you. Sometimes these used to give you an idea, but 61 RF. Okay, that's about right. I think you can get up to 80 something if you have it a bit more efficient. I'm probably derping on one or two things. I don't know if the water there is actually affecting it. I wonder if that's creating some sort of drag, actually. But I might play around with it, clean it up a bit, but either way, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.